Wichita's been passing the water rationing laws, and this is totally going against it.
A broken pipe is leaking water and residents nearby are upset. The broken pipe has been gushing water in an Eastboro neighborhood.
Residents there get water from Wichita but say Wichita is doing nothing about it. At the same time, city officials are asking residents to conserve water. We sent Sia New Yorker to find out why. Sia, what did you learn?
Roger, it was actually a 13-year-old boy who brought this issue to our attention. Now, if you take a look just behind me, you can see water gushing. Neighbors here in this Eastboro neighborhood say that water has been gushing for 7 days, and the city of Wichita hasn't done anything about it.
William Raleigh says enough is enough.
We're just wasting water. It's water, we need water, and when we're just wasting this, we've got to pay more, and I don't think anybody wants to do that.
The 8th grader called Eyewitness News when the city didn't respond to complaints about the broken pipe in his neighborhood.
When we noticed the water coming up out of the ground one day, it's just sort of pooling in massive amounts. And then as it runs down the street where we walk with the dogs every day and falling into the storm drain, I mean, you can't ignore what's happening. And when it went into day 2 and day 3, you know, our concern just started growing.
Raleigh and other neighbors say they contacted the city, but no one has been out to address the problem.
We have a water shortage, but here we have a fixable situation if anybody would take the time to come out and plug the pipe or fix the pipe.
The city says it hasn't fixed the leak because the pipe will soon be replaced. Wichita is upgrading old lines in this area. This broken pipe is due to go out of service next week.
So there's a huge storm water issue, there's a wastewater issue, there's a who's paying for this millions of gallons of water. I'm just very surprised that the city hasn't fixed it.
I spoke with the assistant director for our city's public works department, and he tells me that this decision does not feel good in a drought, which is why tomorrow they will reevaluate that decision to let that water main leak out. But for now, that water is still flowing. Live here in Eastboro, Sia New Yorker, back to you.
As we've mentioned before, the city of Wichita is monitoring the water situation locally. Yesterday, the city council approved several steps toward conserving water. Public Works officials say much of what happens in the future depends on whether the drought gets worse or continues to ease.